Hey everybody, especially if you're going to be catching this on replay. Your girl is live on her personal channel and this feels a little weird. It feels so weird because I'm always live on my main channel. But the month of May is when I am actually going to be putting a lot of effort and energy. Hold on, let me fix this, y'all, because I can't. Putting a lot of effort and energy into my personal channel because there's so many things that I've been wanting to do as it pertains to like better connecting with my audience and helping out other, whether it's like aspiring YouTubers, aspiring filmmakers, aspiring screenwriters, producers, whatever. Um, that has definitely been a thing. And then also just like share my life and being able to do life with my friends online by way of this channel has been a goal of mine for quite a while. So here we are. I'm going to be going live every day for the next 30 days, in addition to dropping vlogs and like talking head videos to do like how to's and explain various things in my process. This month, I'm also finally opening up submissions so that I can read people's screenplays, give them notes, coverage. I want to be organizing table reads for people who want to like hear their work back and needs help like coming up with, a community to, read the words out and all of that. Doing little mini writers rooms. I'm also having a couple virtual acting workshops, which I'm really excited about. So yes, this page is really going to be the epicenter for all of that. And right now, I'm like writing out the videos that I'm going to do today for my main channel. So that's part of what this live is going to be. And then tomorrow, the official announcements for the schedule in reference to the various workshops and other things that I have as it pertains to screenwriting, acting, producing, and creating your own YouTube channel. That stuff is going to be announced tomorrow. I cannot wait. So that's where we're at with this. I'm currently in Detroit. My sister is graduating with her MBA on Saturday. So I'm here in Detroit for her graduation, which I'm so excited and so happy for her with. And part of my journey is definitely like travel, like being able to set up, like I'm in her dining room right now, and I got my like mic right here and all of this, which I should probably like get like a TikTok or something of this because I be traveling, going to friends and family's homes and having to set up like my little mini studio just so I can continue to produce content and keep that up, which is a whole ordeal at times. But alas, if you are just popping in, say hello in the chat so that I can see and say hello to you. I have a video where I was doing like a day in the life of being a new screenwriter in LA. And I went to like the Writers Guild library and gave people a little bit of behind the scenes, and it did really well. And I felt bad this whole time because I had not followed that video up, but I still have so many things. Like I have not only been a part of various writers groups, but I've created my own writers group in this amount of time. I've done, pitching for the projects that I have already written, like taking them to specific networks and trying to sell the shows that I have. So I have a bunch of experience that I definitely want to share, and it can be a little bit overwhelming, right? When you first get started and you have no idea. Like I was definitely not raised in Hollywood or in the entertainment industry as a whole. Like I have a master's degree in biology. I was supposed to be a doctor. Like I have to figure out so many things as it pertains to my current career and where I'm at within my career on my own. And I know so many other people are as well. So if that is you and you're coming across this replay of this live or you're on this live now and you have never heard of me, then you found yourself in the perfect spot because my goal is to give out all of the information that I have acquired. And as I continue to figure out things that I don't know, continue to share them because so much information gets kept, and we all deserve to have the resources and support and the information that we need to make our goals actually come true. I'm drinking a little bit of water in this glass, y'all. It's just in a wine glass because why not? Might as well, might as well. But I really need to get back to this. So that's like the little cut and dry, short and long of it all. The first thing that I do typically is write down all the videos that I need to record, and this is specifically for my main channel. So if you are subscribed to the main channel, then you already know. But one of the things that I do now is like brainstorm any idea I could potentially have, because I definitely try to batch create videos so I can have as much content as possible. Last month was so much slower for me, which I kick myself for, but I'm also trying to give myself grace for, because we all have highs and lows, ups and downs, and lows in various things in reference to productivity. And as we pursue certain goals, May is about to be lit because I'm not playing no games, but that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna take a couple minutes and brainstorm. The main series that I'm covering right now is All American, so I know I have 2 breakdowns I need to do. Episode 5 just recently dropped this past week, and I did a live stream. I do live streams every Tuesday for that particular show as a live after show, but I also want to brainstorm specific subject videos and things I can expound upon and dive into more. But then also, I still want to address Power Book 2 Ghosts. That season 4 is coming next month. And I need to starting to roll out content specifically for that. So I'm about to use this page to go ahead and document all that. I also need to write down my to-do list for today, because again, I have a lot going on. When I'm traveling, it's so bad because I'm like also trying to prioritize family and things that they need. And it's all like I said, a balance in that. Oh, I need to send that Zoom link. I also have a client meeting at the very end of the day. I'm on the East Coast right now, and they are on the West Coast. And we gotta get on the Zoom, so that's like at 10 p.m. my time. It's the very, very, very end of my day, but again, you gotta do what you gotta do, Chad. So let me just send a Zoom invite before I forget and make sure that's on the calendar. I have been like so obsessed. This is just random thoughts while I'm working, y'all. I have been so freaking obsessed with Kendrick Lamar and how he is like expertly handling this whole rap beef situation. I think that it is revitalizing the genre that is hip hop and music. It has definitely become very stale, and that is coming from a former Drake girly, a Drake lover. Like, I swore by Drake, love Drake down. Literally disowned Meek for a period of time. I stopped listening to Pusha T and all the clips. Like, I stood on business when it came to Drake, but I think her loss might have been where I got off the boat, because what you're not going to do is hate women while simultaneously building a whole career off of the backs of women and our interest in you and our belief and support in you and our dollars, specifically Black women. The way that he completely did his whole switch up and just decided to adopt a hybrid between the personality of, I guess, 21 Savage and an incel is beyond me, and I'm over it. So I think that this has been a long time coming for him to get checked as the king of hip hop and the king of rap. Meanwhile, he's not doing anything to actually elevate the space and add to it in any type of real way. Like, heavy is the head that wears the damn crown, and sir, you want to be the I did not mean to do that. You want to be the damn king so bad. What does that mean? How does the genre, how does the space, specifically, how does the world look while you're reigning? I wonder. Doesn't look good, which means maybe your ass needs to be dethroned. And I love that for us as an audience. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. But at least you know it's real. Um, I can change this background. Okay. So that's already one thing done. showing me any of the comments. It might just pop up on the screen. Hello, welcome in. If you just popping in. Alright, just show me today. So from 2. Y'all, right now I'm just writing video ideas. And I'm going to go into recording. In 15 minutes, I'm going to just start recording. And from here, I'm like pulling from all over the place, like ideas, notes, screenshots. I'm going to like look at some screenshots right now from my live from this week. I took a bunch of them because I felt like they would be really great. Um, some of the points that were made were really great to spin into a video. So like this is a really great example. Micah, I don't know if y'all got to see that, but Micah asks, is it Jordan, the man she loves, or the security that the relationship with Jordan provides? That's a great topic to go into for a dedicated video. And as I mentioned, I'm like going to be doing various tutorials, both free and paid, for like content creators and people who also want to do like critiques and commentary on the shows. Um, that is definitely a tip that I'm going to put in there, like utilizing your community to help you curate and create content that they actually want to see. Me going back through comments, through live stream chats, helps me out so much because it just reminds me of specific points that were made and gives me something to jump off into and to really like dive into. I think people ask me questions, it helps me think about things deeper. A lot of times I have my train of thought, but until somebody asks me a specific question or asks me to consider something, then I'm able to like come out of my specific train of thought and go somewhere else and maybe dive, like I said, dive a little bit deeper. So I also have some comments pulled up right here on my computer, but I'm gonna finish looking at these screenshots real quick. Okay. So from the freaking comments just from my live stream, y'all, I got look at all these damn videos. And I brainstormed based off of like what I would imagine the titles to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 videos just from the live stream. One live stream comments. I haven't even gone back to the previous live stream comments. And right now I'm checking comments on the channel itself. Okay, I'm seeing a super ton a lot in reference to the most recent comments. But freaking 14 videos on top of the 2 breakdowns I need to do is a lot. So I will take it. Honestly, truthfully, I think it's freaking great. Now, I still haven't posted screenshots for episode 5, so I need to do that. And of course, record the breakdowns for episode 4 and episode 5. I also need to turn some of those screenshots into content. Let me make sure my iPad is charged. I need to get me some little boxes because I have all of these charging cords, but no things to plug into the wall. So I'm gonna charge this as well because I'm trying to vlog. So, not trying to. We are going to vlog. We are getting. Actually, I need to charge this watch too before I leave the house. I have approximately an hour, so I'm going to try to record as much as I can before I have to leave. But hopefully I can come back early and edit. Lord knows. Give me 1 second, y'all. I need to plug these up somewhere. Oh, wait. That is there. Oh, I already do have this. Yes. I don't have to go nowhere. I can just do it right here. That works. Okay. Here. Actually, let's use. Let's put this up first. And then I'm gonna need this iPad to like make social media posts later, so I need to make sure this is charged. And then I'll have to do the GoPro. Why are we not charging? Because this box is broken. Is this box broken? No, because that's charged. So is it just... That is weird as hell. Is this cord or what? No, it seems to be the outlet. Alright, so let me just try to charge it from here. All these little logistical things that you don't think about in your own space when you have everything set up how you want it can be very annoying. Okay, that's charging. GoPro needs to charge after that. Second battery is charging. I'm gonna do something later. Okay, so I need to record episode 4 and get that out the way. I need to try to make that quick, so I'm gonna try to do some little bullet points. So that'll happen in episode 4. The long and short of the welcome in. If you're just tuning in, I'm going live every day for the next 30 days on my personal channel, sharing tips, tricks from behind the scenes of a YouTube creator as well as a filmmaker. Why isn't this showing? I will also be doing okay, locate. What's it saying? Oh, I am also this month finally opening up submissions for people's work, so I can do critiques, reviews, notes on scripts and provide feedback and support for people. We're going to be doing a few virtual acting classes, a bunch of fun stuff this month. So I had to really just activate and get back active on my personal channel so that y'all will have an epicenter for that. Okay, so episode 4 was Spencer's birthday. Now I'm remembering. This is why I need to do the reviews immediately after the episode, because otherwise, forget. Interview Laura. Jordan Streets, Layla. Asher tries to get Wade up to speed. Jordan. Okay, now I'm reminded. I looked at all the screenshots from the episode, and I'm gonna just go. I don't be scripting these videos, and I really want to because I be feeling like I be all over the place. But so much of what I think my particular brilliance is my natural inclinations and natural what I naturally just want to say and just saying it, right? So that's also a little bit of resistance that comes up when it comes to thinking about scripting. One, it takes longer to script it first and then do it. But then two, I feel like I miss out on a ton of like what my brilliance is when I try to do that. Right now it's a mixture of the two for sure. Okay, so this is episode 4 breakdown. I'm gonna try to make this under that probably going off the cuff though. So I be trying to make the videos less than 10 minutes and I'm a very verbose person. Like I just be using all the damn words. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it under 10 minutes, but we'll see. We'll try. Season 6. I don't know. I'm gonna show y'all how I like set this up, which I'm gonna be doing this in my little workshop or whatever. But I don't know if y'all can see this. But I'm showing y'all how I set up my Adobe Audition, which is where I record. So I have a Blue Yeti mic, and I record into a video editing software called Adobe Audition. But right now, I am just setting up. I don't know if it's too far. Can I zoom? Oh, I can zoom in on live. Look at that. Oh, but we only can zoom in center-wise. Can we move it over? You can't. Okay. So let me. Can y'all see that? Hopefully you can. Child, I'm doing my best. This is my first time. And I'm also live streaming from my phone, which gets weird. But it's a little rainy, but y'all can kind of see. I'm just loading up the stuff that I'm going to be recording in this one session. So episode 4 breakdown, episode 5 breakdown. And then of my little list here, can y'all see that? Is it all the way zoomed out? I don't know if it's out all the way. I'm going to pick like, because I only have an hour, I'm going to pick like maybe 4 things to record in addition to the breakdowns, and then we'll see. So let me like load that up. Y'all going to see the names pop up over here. What's the 4? I also have the Stream Deck, y'all, which this is not supposed to be a tutorial live, but I have this, and you can program buttons on it. So like I can, which button is it? This button will allow me to create a new right there, and it'll help me do this quicker. So these are all little things I'm going to go into depth about in my little workshop. And I'm honestly picking, so right now I'll pick these 2. If you can see, so I'll put this little box next to it so I can check it off of my list of like brainstorm stuff. I'll put a box next to it because that's what I'm gonna pick. And I'm picking the easiest thing. So some of these I need to like actually sit with the question and like take some notes and rewatch specific elements or whatever before I commit to like creating a whole video about it, because I try to be super knowledgeable. Okay. I got, if y'all can see this, I have the 6 videos I'm about to do queued up. I don't know if I'm gonna get all of them because y'all, like I said, I be hella verbose. But we're gonna try our best, honey. And I guess I'm just gonna leave the audio in. Like I'm gonna record now. Make sure my settings are arranged. And y'all just gonna hear me record it, which is fine. we're gonna go with episode 4. I didn't do any vocal warm-ups, and I've been trying to do better about that because I can hear this little frog in my throat. But we gonna power through it, y'all. We gonna power through it. I wish I had a second screen. I need a second screen so bad. I want my iPad to charge because I need to work on it while I'm gone. So I'm not gonna use that. Okay, work with what you got, Eric. Work with what you got, honey. It's Spencer's birthday, and the episode proved to be just as chaotic as people's typical 21. Y'all want to see me mess up because I do it a lot. Let's do it again. The best part about recording, but now you'll get to see because I'm live streaming. Okay, what do I want to say for this intro? This was Spencer's birthday. This was Spencer's birthday, and the episode shall prove to be just as chaotic as a night with the finally legal wild receiver. Okay. It's Spencer's 21st birthday, and the episode proved to be just as chaotic as the night with the 21-year-old star wide receiver. What's good, y'all? It's your guest, Erica Vane, coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another All-American video. And in this one, we are breaking down Season 6, Episode number 4. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of my All-American content and conversations. And if you're not new, welcome back, boo. You know how we do. I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. I am going to link to the live stream that we actually did because I'm a little bit late with this breakdown. I'm sorry. But I'm going to link to the live stream if you want a further in-depth analysis and breakdown and thoughts and feelings about the particular episode. I'm going to try to keep this very short, very sweet, and move on to the next because I'm recording an episode 4 breakdown and episode 5 breakdown at the same time. I'm going to go into much more depth in episode 5. You can literally go to the live stream for episode 4 and get all of my hot takes about every bit, all the nooks, crannies, and nitty gritty. This will not be a super thorough breakdown, but I hope that y'all still kick it, watch it, enjoy it. Drop your thoughts, theories, comments in the comment section down below. You know, hit that like button because you want to support your good sis. I appreciate you. Without further ado, let's talk about Swis's 21st birthday. Yeah, that's 21st, not 25th. 21st birthdays are supposed to be chaotic. It's supposed to be a drunken mess. It's supposed to be a rite of passage. It's one of the huge, monumental canon era, if you will, ages. Cool. But they get a little bit more chaotic when you're surrounded by ops. I ain't even gonna hold you. When you're surrounded by ops, when your boys are Jordan Baker, who literally has made it his career to resent everything that is great about you, and instead of cultivating any of that greatness or going out and pushing himself to be great, he much rather seethe and loathe in the background and low-key probably play with a voodoo doll and wish on your downfall. When that person is in charge of the bar crawl and or the drunken festivities, when your girlfriend is a recovering narcissist, and I'm going to say recovering very, very lightly because, girl, what is this goofy-ass, ugly-ass tattoo that you got as a gift to him on his birthday, non-sober? When you have the combination of those two, it just equals a ridiculous ass mess. Not to mention, Spencer is not even the drinking type. He's not even the partying type. So we get to watch him, well, actually, in this episode, we get to watch him replay and recount and remember haphazardly all of the things that went down on his 21st birthday when everybody around him mishandled him at best. And completely created a goofy ass moment for him that they didn't need to do at worst. We get to see him try to recount that in the desperate pursuit to figure out what was Liv's gift to him, because that was the number one thing the next day that he really needed to figure out. The whole time, the gift is an ugly ass tattoo that's tattooed on his side that hurts, by the way. Okay. Yeah, this episode, I was just not a fan, y'all. I was not a fan. And again, You can get the details on why I wasn't a fan and the specifics about each moment that I struggled with within the live stream, linked in the description box down below. But like, let's go ahead and go into it. So the premise of Spencer's like search is because he's really trying to put a name or face to something and figure out where he left Liv's gift, because that's all that matters. That's mistake number one. This is his 21st birthday, and the next day, the number one thing that he's focused on is how he cannot piss Liv off by not having lost his gift. Meanwhile, you were tasked with doing 21 shots the night before. Sir, if anybody was expecting you to remember, expecting you to hold on to, expecting you to be accountable for any goddamn thing after you're 21 and or more shots in on your 21st birthday, then they should be shot. Because who would actually put that expectation on somebody? But you know, you're Spencer James, you have a savior complex, you still, you know, recovering from your wannabe superhero life, and this is the thing that you go to. Over the course of you discovering everything that went down, you get saved by Wade, which I don't even consider a save, but the writers of All Americans do. You go again, get a tattoo while you're not sober, well, your sober girlfriend allows you to, because y'all gonna be linked together forever, which this is totally giving foreshadowing of this breakup that is soon to come. You kick it with Jordan, who has been your number one op, and while he's here to celebrate your birthday with the boys from your so-called quote-unquote team, the same team that you seem to be selfishly alienating because they decided they don't want to pass you the ball, they want to build an offense outside of you, and you're only a decoy, but now all of a sudden everybody coming together for your 21st birthday like they're real friends. I'm not buying it. But y'all, I'm just recounting everything that just went down, right? And what else? There's a whole bar fight at Layla's, to which Patience gets to utilize her defense training from Ryan. This episode was so damn chaotic, and it was so chaotic for ridiculous reasons. It don't even fall in line with what they could have did as a great representation of Spencer having a great birthday. For all intents and purposes, he did not have a great birthday. But going back to Spencer and Jordan, not only is Jordan responsible for the damn bar crawl and the main festivities of the 21st birthday, but then he still is not able to put his own issues aside and not use the night of Spencer's 21st birthday to try to check Spencer in an alley and then leave his ass there because he's going to go ahead and go home and don't worry about drunk ass Spencer and Crenshaw. Okay, cool. All because Spencer is pissed about being placed as a team decoy and ultimately being put in a circumstance because of the new OC and Jordan's relationship to downplay his greatness on the team, downplay his capabilities on the team, which ultimately will start to potentially cost him opportunities in going to the league. But again, it's Spencer's 21st birthday, so why are we having this conversation outside of in the alley of Layla's when you're supposed to be tasked with taking him home and making sure he's safe? And you just want to get your shit off. He gives you the little Heisman. Drunk Spencer is hilarious, by the way. The best part about Drunken Spencer on his 21st birthday is that the man is really, really funny. But aside from that, you don't even take the job of actually getting this boy home safely to heart because you just wanted to get your shit off Jordan and then you get in the car and let him go about his business. What would a real friend have done? A real friend would have followed him through the alleys, the streets, the byways, and the highways, or wherever the hell he was stumbling to. Because if you couldn't get him into the car, fine, it's his birthday. Do whatever you want to do. I'm going to follow behind you and at least make sure that you're safe, even if I don't like you right now. That's what a real friend would do. But again, Jordan is an op, so real friend conversation is neither here nor there. Okay. Did I hit on everything on Spencer's birthday? Let me pause for a second. Oh yeah, I'm only at 6 minutes and 47 seconds, so I might be under. No, I'll probably gonna be under 12 minutes. I'm not gonna be under 10. I'm gonna be under 12 for sure. But this is how my recording goes, y'all. And then I just go back and like this is taking more time, but I'm definitely not getting to all 6 of these videos. Oh shit. Okay, I just took it out the jar. Sorry, I'm all in y'all's grill. But like, so I record in this software, right? And then that's my audio. And then I go back and listen to it, which I would normally have headphones in so I can like make sure it's really, oh, I gotta stop it first. So I can make sure that I'm like hearing it as authentically as possible. And then I can go in. This is what I love about the software, right? So like this spot here, this is probably like an or breath. I can like highlight it and then press delete. Oh, I gotta show y'all because I showed you the way. But like press delete, deletes it. So then I will go back and edit so that I sound super crisp and like super professional and whatnot. But Again, that's all coming. It's all coming in my like full how I do this YouTube thing, but also how you can too. Hey Angela. No problem, boo. I am going live every day for the next 30 days. So I hope to continue to share and give people what they might not know and need. And right now I'm just recording. I have a list of 16 All American videos. Up here's the list. I'm not gonna get to all of them because I actually have to leave out at 10 o'clock. But when I come back, I will be recording the rest of them. I have a list of 6 right now that are priority. So right now I'm recording episode 4 because I was behind with the Haitian Noah. Um, I'm behind with it, so I'm trying to get at least episode 4 and 5 done. But then I also have 4 subject videos that I want to get done as well. But I only got about 40 minutes, so whatever I don't get done, I'm going to have to record later. But yeah, these lives every day the next 30 days are really going to be some behind the scenes, showing you how I do it. Just trying to give as much information as possible because I get asked so many questions, and I'm really excited for the screenwriting workshop that I'm putting together, the writer's room, the one-on-ones, the critiques, like all of the things that people have really been asking me for like 2 years. I'm really excited to finally be doing it. So that's what you guys are going to see here. But let me get back into it. Um, the people who want to be YouTubers, the like workshop I'm putting together for them will be like super in depth. So this stuff that I'm showing y'all is literally just like, oh, this is what I do. But like in that, it's going to be like how I do it and like how you could do it too. Because I think a lot of people who are actually in my community would be really good if they had their own channels. So hopefully we can make that happen. And I hope y'all are having a really great day. Thank you for tapping in with me. Now that like YouTube is prioritizing vertical, I'm like, okay, let me try to use this. And y'all know I do like a production on my main channel, so it's a little bit different. It's just literally just me popping up the phone and like going, similar to what I guess TikTok would be. But I love TikTok, but I really love YouTube. Like I feel like YouTube will always be my home. So that's what we doing, child. I'm actually gonna put these headphones on because when I stop myself midway, I always have to listen back to what I last said so I can kind of like pick up on where I was in that same energy. Or at least I tried to. Alright, real friend conversations are not here nor there. That's the last thing I said. Let's see what should be the next thing I say that makes it flow. Alright, let's talk about Spencer's birthday. I think I hit everything for Spencer's birthday. I don't really care to go into what he saved him because he really didn't save. I mean, whatever. That was just so convenient for the writers. That annoyed the hell out of me. Sister joined after that fight. I mentioned the old bar brawl. The most interesting thing about that was patience for me. Yeah. I think I talked everything about Spencer's birthday that I care to talk about. I'm good on that. We're gonna some insight on your videos and how you film. Awesome. Child, it's so unglamorous, so I never really wanted to do it because I'm like, it's literally nothing to see here, but I forget how many like people who, potentially want to do this too, and it could be really cool from y'all's perspective. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm also gonna do like lives where people can like co-work. So like if y'all are doing other stuff, I would just be working, and then y'all could be working, and sometimes it helps to like co-work with people because it makes you feel less alone. I do that with some people. Like I have a couple of Twitch people that I watch, and I will be editing while they're doing whatever, and it's really cool because I live alone. I do a lot of stuff alone. So yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna talk about Jordan and Layla next. What do I think about them? Trying to come up with new and inventive ways to shade people be so hard for me. Like I feel like I've said everything there is to say about Jordela, and every week I gotta come up with some other way to say I don't like this fucking couple. Get them off my screen. Especially when they give me a reason. And Jordan was being a little pansy ass this episode. He's so insufferable. Okay, the last thing I said was that he's an op for Spencer. And he's not a real friend. Ooh, so the last thing I said was real friend conversations is neither here nor there. So I could pick up and be like, but let's talk about him being a real boyfriend because can we even call him bad? He spent so much time in this episode being pissed about Layla being missing in action. Like she's not, okay, I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. Okay. And since we're talking about ops and real friendships, let's talk about real relationships, real boyfriend steeds, because Jordan is also not given in that department. In this episode, he spends the majority of the top half, or even all the way through the middle, being mad at Layla, talking about she's missing in action, talking about he don't recognize her, like she's not a boss doing big business that he could never. You're literally just now finding yourself into the spotlight in your collegiate career. You have openly admitted that you would never want to do the work that it takes to get the notoriety that Spencer got, but you want the notoriety. So you literally said that I'm lazy and I don't want to work for things. Meanwhile, your girl, your fiance, your future wifey has been working for everything, and the thing that you think to do is to throw a goofy ass tantrum and try to guilt her into paying more attention to you. Sir, make it make sense. At this point, it feels like Jordan is not only an op for Spencer, but he's also an op for Layla. He's an op for his damn self because all of the things that he decides to do is always against his best interest. Always against his best interest. Like, why can't you wake up and grow up and just do better and be better? Why can't you literally look yourself in the mirror and know and tell other people how jealous you are of Spencer, how resentful you are of Spencer, and then do nothing actively to change it? You think that this little light skin and this little whatever the hell is going on top of your head is going to save you? It's not, Jordan Baker. It's not. And I absolutely hate that Layla and Jordan made up in the way that they did in this episode by way of sex. And if y'all's relationship is reducing down to that, and y'all asses is only 20 and 19, and y'all got a whole lifetime to go because y'all expecting to get married, and that's what you particularly do when you say that you're going to get married, then I feel bad for you. If you're using sex right now to coast over y'all's issues and not actually address the problems, you're doomed. Congratulations, y'all have played yourself. But they make up in this episode, and Layla starts to apologize. And we know that she's also battling the chemical imbalance that is going on tied to her medications, tied to treating her mental health. Something that she don't feel safe enough to share with her boyfriend. So again, is he really your boyfriend, girl? Should you really be in this relationship? Because it's giving no, Miss Ma'ams. It's giving no, Miss Mamas. You're not safe there and you actually know it. Meanwhile, we're going to placate to this relationship because what? Is it safe? Because you feel a little bit secure in the mediocrity that is Jordan Baker? I know that Spencer James did you wrong. I know that Spencer James was a relationship that pushed you, and what happened after that was very traumatic. However, you deserve better, Miss Mamas, and everything about you says that you always want the best. So settling for Jordan Baker was never going to be it, and we're about to watch Layla, I think, suffer, I fear, because she's allowing herself to settle for less. I said what I said. What else do I want to say about them? I feel like I just went on a tangent because I love to read Jordan Baker down. Did I say what I wanted to say? Jordan wants to move in. They can see that on live. Nobody gives a fuck. I said what I wanted to say. Jordan ain't shit but a hole in a trick. That's what I should have said. I don't need to talk about wait. Okay. Yeah, I gotta talk about Jordan and damn Olivia. And so I can go ahead and move on from Jordan, y'all. Let's talk about Jordan and Olivia, who spent a good amount of time in this episode together because Liv is struggling to go and interview her mama after she done tucked her ass down to Crenshaw and threw the affair up in Grace's face. Now you scared to talk to your mama? The same mama that you saw cowering underneath the counter, rightfully so. I'm not shading Laura at all. Miss Mamas, I see you and I understand your plight. But you saw her cowering under the counter and wasn't even able to actually address her, go ahead and comfort her, but now you scared to go talk to her about it? Now you questioning it and wondering if you should actually be doing this? You should have thought about this before. And Jordan is here to... Wait, is this episode? Fuck. I think this is episode. I might be wrong, y'all. I might be melded episodes. This is also why I need to record right after, because I will be melded episodes together. Oh no, this is the episode where Jordan's supposed to help her. That's how they start talking. Episode 5 is where she's worried about Laura. Fuck. Let me double check. Yes, because that's part of what Ashley's there for. Fuck. Okay, now I gotta go back and redo that. I'm clearly not even gonna get the episode 5 breakdown, y'all. The way I'm doing this. But it's good because y'all get to see the process. Okay. So the last part I'm gonna do with y'all, because then I gotta get the hell out of here. I'm gonna show y'all me editing. So I gotta go back and fix what I just fucked up. I started editing in notes about episode 5. That is supposed to be for 4. Okay, hold on. Let me pause that. Make that bigger. So I edited in Adobe Premiere, and this is also how I pull a screenshot. So I typically have this up so I can scroll through and see the visuals. And then that will like trigger like, oh yes, don't forget to talk about this. Don't forget to talk about that. Okay, but this is, let me set my output to max speaker so that y'all can hear. This is what I think I just recorded. So that y'all can see that. And after I do this, y'all gotta go. Wait, why can't we hear? Oh, let me take it out. Actually. Boyfriend steez, because Jordan is also not getting in that department. Neither here nor there. It's a slight echo because this room is so damn big, y'all, and I don't have no sound treatment on the walls like I do in my house. But y'all, you bear with me. It's neither here nor there. And with Sissy talking about ops and real friendships, let's talk about. Okay, let me get rid of that. Nor there. And with little snake. And with Sissy talking about ops and real friendships, let's talk about real relationships, real boyfriend steez, because Jordan. This little line here, y'all, is where we're at in the timeline. Let me try to zoom in, I guess, a little bit. Oh shit, that's too far. There we go. Okay. It's also not getting in that department. In this episode, he spends the majority of the top half, or even all the way through the middle, being mad at Layla. She's missing an act. Layla talking about she's missing an action, talking about he don't recognize her, like she's not a boss doing big business that he could never. You're literally just now finding yourself into the spotlight in your collegiate career. You have openly admitted that you would never want to do the work that it takes to get the notoriety that Spencer got, but you want the notoriety. So you literally said that I'm lazy and I don't want to work for things. Meanwhile, your girl, your fiance, your future wifey has been working for everything. And the thing that you think to do is to throw a goofy ass tantrum and try to guilt her into paying more attention to you. Sir, make it make sense. At this point, it feels like Jordan is not only an op for Spencer, but he's also an op for Layla. He's an op for his damn self because all of the things that he decides to do is always against his best interest. Always against his best interest. Like, why can't you wake up and grow up and just do better and be better? Why can't you literally look yourself in the mirror and know and tell other people how jealous you are of Spencer, how resentful you are of Spencer, and then do nothing actively to change it? You think that this little light skin and this little whatever the hell is going on top of your head is going to save you? It's not, Jordan Baker. It's not. And I absolutely hate that Layla and Jordan made up in the way that they did in this episode.
So I was just deleting a bunch of spaces. Yes. Taking out a bunch of unnecessary spaces. And I typically, when I edit, y'all, I typically edit 2 times speed. So this is what it sounds like when I typically am doing it and not letting y'all watch me do it. I listen to it 2 times the speed so I can get through it faster. Y'all's relationship is reducing. It's like killing me right now. And 19, and y'all gotta. Also, like certain wave patterns look similar, so I'm now, since I've been doing it so long, I can now tell what parts really are like this right here. This is a breath. If you can, this is like a breath. I can tell when I take a breath, and I typically cut those out. Then I feel bad married, and that's what you particularly do when you say that you're going to get married, then I feel bad for you. If you're using sex right now to coast over y'all's issues and not actually address the problems, you're doomed. Congratulations, y'all have played yourself. But they make up a. And I don't take out all the pauses or the spaces, but I try to take out as many that just makes natural sense, because pauses are also part of natural conversation, but this is also for me just being mindful of people's time, and if I can make it shorter, then I will. So it's just like a balancing act and figuring out what works. Now she's an audio engineer. I've had to learn so much, just trying to get better and bring quality to the channel. I've learned so much. Layla starts up. I didn't used to do all this. Like when I first started my All American videos, the audio is way different than what y'all hear now. Because I didn't do all of this. Starts to apologize. And we know that she's also battling the chemical imbalance that is going on tied to her medications, tied to treating her mental health. Something that she don't feel safe enough to share with her boyfriend. So again, is he really your boyfriend, girl? Should you really be in this relationship? Because it's giving no, Miss Ma'ams. It's giving no, Miss Mamas. You're not safe there and you actually know it. Meanwhile, we're going to placate to this relationship because what? Is it safe? Because you feel a little bit secure in the mediocrity that is your worker. And then you can always go back. So like Command Z will reverse things. If I'm not sure about a part, I will go back and re-listen after I take the stuff out, and then I'll put it back if I think I shouldn't have took it out. To save because you feel a little bit secure. And like this is a great example. I left this pause here because the inflection in my voice when I say this was on purpose of like I dragged it out for a reason. Save because. So I wouldn't delete that pause because that was purposefully done. A little bit secure in the mediocrity that is Jordan Baker. I know that's Mr. Now I'm gonna cut out that smack though. I know that's Mr. James did you wrong. I know that's Mr. James was a relationship that pushed you, and that's a breath. You and what happened after that was very traumatic. However, you deserve better, Miss Mamas, and everything about you says that another breath about you says that you always want the best. So settling for Jordan Baker was never going to be it. And we're about to watch Layla, I think, suffer, I fear, because she's allowing herself to settle for less. I said what I said. Okay, so I'm probably going to cut this whole part back here out because this is the part where I mistake and put some of Olivia's season 5 dialogue in. I mean, not season 5, episode 5 dialogue in. So I'm just going to delete that and just redo it. All of Olivia and Jordan conversation from the jump because this is her time to talk to Jordan. This is at 9 minutes. So I'm going to try my best, child, to get this video to be under 13. Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to. Oh, orientation is locked. Why is it locked? Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. So I'm gonna try to do that. I only got 20 minutes left before I got around the door, so clearly I'm only getting this done and not gonna be able to edit it before I leave. Says, do it how you do it. Don't slow it for our benefit. I feel like I would be more amazed to see it edited 2 times the speed. You really get a lot of people, Eric, because it's a lot of work. Yes. It is so much work. So much goes into it, which is how I be getting burnt out, child. But it is what it is.
Why under 13? Is it better for YouTube's algorithm? No, it's just because I'm late with this breakdown and I didn't want the breakdown to be long. Like my breakdowns could be really, really long. And because this episode has already happened and we're already on episode 5, I don't think a lot of people are going to go back and watch it anyway. So it's more so of me putting a limit on myself so that I don't put too much into this particular breakdown, knowing that episode 5 needs more of my attention, will be a longer video, and more people are likely to watch because we haven't seen episode 6 yet. So it's really just me trying to mitigate. Like, I want to give you the breakdown, and I want to have a complete list of season 6 breakdown. So I don't want to skip 4, but also don't want to put too much into it where it's a diminishing return on investment. You know what I'm saying? So that's really why I'm trying to keep it short. I was really trying to keep it under 10 minutes, but I be talking. So there's that. But yeah, that's a little peek into it, y'all. I'm about to get off of here. These are all the All-American videos that I have to do, so you can expect a ton. If you're not already subscribed and you're coming across me here for the first time, I have a main channel, which is Erica Vane, at Erica Vane TV. You can check out all of my film and television reviews, breakdowns, critiques, and conversations over there. That is what I was actually recording this All-American content for. Again, if you're new, if you're catching this on replay, feel free to drop a comment. I will be checking the comments and responding to y'all. If there's anything in particular that you want to know, if you have a question about, drop that in the comment section as well, because I can definitely tailor one of the lives moving forward, because I'm going live for the next 30 days every single day. I can tailor one of the lives to those questions and really address it in a future live and or future video. I get you. I don't even know where they at this season. I just watch your recaps because I still don't watch. There's a few people who do that, and it's so funny because people do that across series. So like, there's also people who don't watch Sisters anymore, but they still watch my breakdowns to keep up what's going on in the characters. And I'm like, well, I love that I can be that for people, because it's hard. It's hard, especially when you're going through something with the show and they're not doing what they could be doing, or doing what we might perceive as their best for the audience. It gets a little bit rough, but I'm glad that like people have people like me and other really dope YouTubers to be able to still tap in with content that they really love, but still stay detached enough to not get too emotionally invested in all of that. So cheers to a great, what's today? Thursday? Cheers to a great Thursday, y'all. I gotta figure out like how I'm gonna do this. My sister graduates on Saturday, so I'll probably go live really early in the morning on Saturday. But yeah, thank you so much for kicking it with me. I'm really excited to be on my personal channel and to share different perspectives or different points of view from my perspective as a content creator and a filmmaker, because there will be a ton of filmmaking stuff on the channel as well. I appreciate y'all. I love you guys. I have a feeling I might jump back in once Jayla break up by IDK. I can see that. I can totally see that. I'm hoping that this season is going to be their reset button and they get back to their former glory, or at least closer to it. So we're going to see. We're going to see how the rest of the season plays out. Janelle, I appreciate you. I love you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Everybody who's watching, I hope that whenever you find this, whenever you're watching, that your day has been well or will be well. And I'll see you tomorrow.